shout it louder than Daniel, thank you. Alright, so this is the wonderful James Hart. Daniel Starr, we've been doing James Hart! Hello, Birmingham! How are we doing? I've never had someone introduce me and then hand someone a pint mid-introduction, like, you're gonna fucking need this. So I've just been called James Hart. That's not actually my real name. And my real name is James Smith, but surprisingly, some cunt on the comedy circuit has already taken that one. I blame my mother and unimaginative naming skills. So what I've done is I've took one back on her and stolen her maiden name. So I've gone for James Hart. And you know, there's not many other comedians with the surname Hart that I might get confused with. There's only one I can think of, and that's Kevin. But I'm not going to get confused with him. Because I'm not that small. And I'm a pasty little white boy. But I do have a real crippling fear at the moment that one day I might find another James Hart comedian. And I'm going to go one further up on my family tree and go for my grandmother's maiden name, which is Cockaday. And that's not a name you want at school, really, is it? I can already imagine the flashback she gets from, like, year 8. The bullies have got lots of ammunition there. You know what they say? A Cockaday!
Keeps the doctor away.
Wait, hang on, sorry. Did you say keeps the doctor away? What kind of fucking doctors are you going to? Sorry. This woman has seen too much cock. Take her away! No wonder you can't get a GP appointment. That's my favourite joke. So one thing you'd like to know about me, I've got quite a rare condition. It's called hereditary spherocytosis. Anyone else here with that? What the fuck off, you don't have it. You ruined the joke. Well, normally I try and do that joke and no one says anything. But the other day, my whole family come to watch me. Of course, it's hereditary. So just the whole front row like... Just the weird screams of my weirdly coloured family. That sounds weird if you don't know what the condition is. Essentially what it does is my blood likes to try and kill itself. And what that presents as, essentially, I go bright yellow and anemic. If I could give you an example of what I looked like as a child, just imagine if SpongeBob and Bart Simpson fucked. That's not consensual, is it? Last time I said that one, someone in the front row went, "Oh, that's a challenging wank." I was like, what kind of fucking Google searches are you doing? But you know, I talk about this condition all the time, and the first time I ever found out what this condition was, I was about 6 or 7 years old. I'm not going to make that joke because I'm not fucking generate. No, I should have done that. You got too old to know what that joke is because you're not 5. Oh yeah, so I was at the children's hospital, and as you know, all great jokes start with, "I was at the children's hospital." And the doctor sat me down and went, "So James, you have what's known as a genetic mutation." And 8-year-old me wasn't thinking. He was thinking of all the different scenarios, and the main thing popped into his head like a light bulb. Bing! Yes! I'm gonna be one of the X-Men! And then I had a big pause and thought, I'd be one of the worst X-Men ever. Can you imagine the sign-up day for that? 1 second. Woo! This is me being Professor X, by the way. I'm not just trying to flex my dad's genetics. And to be fair, if I look at my family tree, on one hand, my mum has given me a crippling blood disorder, and on my dad's side, he's given me this. And if I could get rid of one, it'll probably be the hairline. So I'm going to hide that before it gets any worse. So yeah, you know, Professor X would go through all the well-established X-Men. You know, you've got Storm, commander of storms. You've got Iceman, shitting out ice cubes or whatever he does. You guys comic book fans? Yes! Fucking dap me up, my brother. Woo! That was cringe as fuck. To be fair, I think, how old are you, sir?
59.
50? Oh, you were in like the golden age of comic books. Like, you remember the first one. I love the Beano. I flick your mum's Beano. I don't know where that came from. But then Professor X would get to me and he'd go, "So James, what is your superpower?" And I'd go, "Hello, I'm James, I'm 22, and I turn yellow!" Yeah, I don't think I'm making it on the first team. But maybe I don't want to be part of the X-Men. Maybe I want to start my own super villain team. Anyone here know what the evil counterpart to the X-Men is? No? Good. So you don't like comic books, you fucking liar. I love the Beano.
Magneto would.
Magneto. No, that's number 99 and a Magneto.
I never know whether to pronounce it Magneto or Magneto.
It's Magneto. Yeah, there's nowhere to go with that. But yeah, I'll start my own counterpart to the X-Men, the evil counterpart. But you know, I'm from Dudley, so we're not going to be the Brotherhood of Mutants, because that's what they're called. I'm going to start the Black Country Brotherhood of Mutants. Woo! I love the Beano. I flick your mum's Beano. Whenever a joke dies tonight, I'm just going to say that. Old reliable, like your mum, because I flick a Beano. People will hear this from downstairs having tapas. I'll flick them. But yeah, so doing this, I get to speak to loads of different people. And the first day, someone came up to me the other day after one of the gigs, and she went, she came up to me, not like a sexy way, she wasn't trying to fuck me. That's fucking patronising, cheers. She came up to me at the bar and she went, "James, I've got a genetic mutation too." And I thought, brilliant, the first member of my team. And maybe she's got like some superhero like abilities, like maybe she's got laser eyes. Maybe if she spent a lot of time with a paedophile on an island, she couldn't sweat. Things that are helpful. And she leaned into me really seriously and went, like she's trying to keep her secret identity hidden. She goes, "I've got webbed feet." I don't think that's very helpful. But she does have one advantage. She's rapid in the swimming pool. But she does have to watch out for her arch nemesis, verrucas. I'm going to leave you with that disgusting image now. But maybe we need someone to fight. And to be fair, my only kryptonite of my superpower is essentially all I need to get rid of my transfusion powers is I need a blood transfusion. That gets rid of all my bright yellowness. But I need someone to fight against. So, I need a good rogues gallery of super villains. I'm not fighting Iron Man. I'm fighting Iron Deficiency. Hey! I notice when you guys think the joke's shit, you go, "Hey!" I'm not laughing, but you can have a way. Or maybe I need some other kind of super villain counterparts. Not Doctor Doom. I'm fighting Dr. Doomscroll, the arch enemy to my ADHD. But I mentioned about that transfusion, and it's a real serious thing out there. I've got real enemies out there. And these are a group of people. They're out to get me. My true arch nemesis, the Jehovah's Witnesses. And they find me. They know where I live. They came to my door the other day. There we go. That's the new bit I'm trying out. Might be worth something. So I talk about this all the time. And the last time it made a big difference was quite recently. I had my appendix explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck off. Yeah, you prick. Have that. I'll flick your mum. Beano. But it happened to me on my driving test, which is, not ideal. And when you failed your driving test, you have a really kind of embarrassing moment where you turn to your examiner. And normally they're like, oh, I sped too fast. And the examiner went to me and went, so James, how do you think that went? And I went, I think I'm gonna fucking die! I think I've overrun my time now, so I might wrap it up in a second. But thank you very much. I've been James Hart.